Tony DeWeese, and she is no stranger to the stage or the screen. If you would please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yes, my name is Tony DeWeese. Thank you for joining in. First of all, I'm an ordained minister, so just let everyone know everything I do, I'm doing for the glory of God. So I thank Him for the opportunity for me to be able to be an actress and to be able to get the productions that I've been in. And I'm a mother. I'm a mother of 3 grown children and also 2 stepchildren and 1 deceased. I'm married to my husband Jimmy. We're coming up on our 20th anniversary this week, actually, and the proud grandmother of 1 beautiful grandbaby. I just like acting. I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm a board member here at the Star and also an officer of the executive board. And I just thank Ms. Rhonda for allowing me to have this opportunity.
Just right quick, can you give some of your credentials here at the Star?
I've done shows like Ann and Emmett, where I actually played Mamie Till, the mother of Emmett Till. I've done musicals, been on The Wiz. I've done ensembles. I've done Aretha. It's my very first show here was Still Magnolias, and that was my introduction to the stage here at Star. Still one of my favorite characters, where I played Weezer. So just lots of interesting things I've been doing here at Star. My home away from home.
Wonderful. Who is your character in the show, and how would you describe them?
The character I'm playing in succession, her name is Maxine Favors, or Max for short. Max is the owner of a black theater in Harlem. She is straightforward, she's very businesslike, and she pulls no punches. She's a little bit raw when it comes to the conversation, but she is loving, she's passionate about what she's doing and her business, and she's the one that's going to get it done at any cost.
Would you say you have any similarities to your character?
The similarities I have would be, as a black woman in theater, I know the struggles she goes through. I also have I won't say it's a business. I direct a theater ensemble called Angels in Action Ministry. So as a black director and a woman director, I understand, the point of view of where she's coming, and it's a struggle.
Oh, well, I learned something new about you today. I did not know that about the black director.
Yes, ma'am. It's Angels in Action. It's a Christian youth group that does acting, and I founded that.
Oh, wonderful. Last question. What were some of the challenges that you faced bringing your character to life?
The biggest challenge, I think, bringing Max to life was getting comfortable with her choice of communication. Because like some of the phrases that she uses, I would say a little bit more humble, but like I say, Max is the one that's going to get it done at any cost, and she's not going to cut corners. She's going to say what she has to say and do what she has to do. So just the language a little bit.
Okay.
But there's a lot of parallels, so it wasn't a hard character to get into.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, ma'am. I can't wait to see you on the stage.
Thank you. Waiting to bring it to life.
Hello again. This is Jamila Tyler here at the Star Center Theater, and we are here with Mr.
Chuck Lipsig.
Wonderful to be with you, work with you again, Chuck. I was happy to see you on the cast role. We're just going to go ahead and get into the questions. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I got involved in theater about 18 years ago when my kids talked me into doing A Midsummer's Night Dream, and to everyone's surprise, it became a passion. I've been acting so for 18 years. I've done some playwriting, had a few plays performed in town, had one reading up in Virginia, so I'm very happy about that. Outside theater, I'm a medical transcriber. Tell people I'm a medical transcriber to make a living. I'm a theater person to make a life.
Oh, wow. That's a great philosophy. I've heard so many people say they've asked their kids to be in the show, and the kids told them no. So I'm glad to see that your daughter
Yeah, she's now the
pushed you into it.
the older one is now she's now the new drama teacher at Buoltz.
Oh, congratulations. Next question. Who is your character in the show, and how would you describe them?
Okay, Anderson Dwight is a theater critic in New York City. It has some pull.
Mm.
He's a bit sarcastic, a bit caustic, though I think he's a lot more in what he thinks than he has a good filter. He's attracted to Steve, but he doesn't push it too much. He does definitely make it clear, but maybe it's because I'm using the mustache, but I see him as something of a Mephistophelian character. He's sort of the guy who tempts Steve to advance his career in ways that might not be ethical, ideal.
I would agree. I've actually been enjoying you in rehearsal and watching your character develop and interact with the other characters. Would you say you have any similarities to your character?
Actually, no. No. The sarcasm. The sarcasm is. I have a lot of sarcasm that does not get out. I don't know too much it does. I like to think I'm try not to be a manipulative person, but who knows? He's very New York City. I'm not. I grew up in rural upstate New York, college in upstate New York, in Gainesville since most of my adult life. I've been to New York City. I had family living in New York City when I was growing up. I still do, but he feels very urban to me in a way that I'm not.
No, so country life has slowed you down.
Small town, small city, college town. But I mean, biggest city I lived in, I think, was Albany, and that was for less than a year.
What are some of the challenges that you face bringing this character to life?
Getting inside his head, trying to think like he thinks. That's the main thing. It's not a terribly physical role. It's not it's not a tiny role, but it's not a terribly large one. So I'm getting the lines down. I think the main thing is just figuring out how he thinks.
Yeah, it does tend to be slightly more difficult when the character is not like you in personality.
It's kind of weird because sometimes I'm playing characters that are not like me, and it's kind of odd. People, a person on the outside would say, "Oh yeah, that's not like Chuck." And this one, the way I'm playing it, people are like, "Oh, that's a side of Chuck that he keeps to himself." And no.
But say no.
Yeah,
Really great. That was. Yeah. You don't want to identify with that character too tough. And how would you rate your overall experiences interacting with the cast and learning the script and all of that good stuff? And this is actually your first time at the Star.
At the Star, yes. Most of the people I haven't worked with before. I've worked with Amanda, and Kevin's directed me before at the Actors Warehouse. Work with you. And the thing is, with a small role, we've only gone through each scene a few times, so I haven't really gotten that much interaction with the other people. But the next couple of weeks, as we start winding things down to the state and get actually doing it, I'll expect to get more involved, get more bonded. Right now, it's still fairly new.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.